Hey guys, so I'm sure you can see why I brought you to this clip. I got a dragon plate skirt here at Steel Dragons. Been getting quite a lot of these tasks recently. I think I've had like 3 Steel Dragon tasks within 4 or 5 tasks. Was it 4? No, it was 5. Yeah, 5 tasks. So 3 in 5, which is a bit crazy. I also had Dagonoths in between, and I had Abyssal, whatever they're called, Abyssal Demons, and yeah, no whips from the Abyssal Demons, otherwise I would have shown it to you. But I did get an effigy from the Dagonoth, so that was pretty decent, I guess. I'm just killing the normal Dagonoths in the lighthouse for now, but yeah, every now and again I guess I'll go DKs. I prefer to do it in a team though, so I'll probably wait for a friend to want to go DKs before I use my Dagonoth task like that. But yeah, I've been putting some more thought into the idea that I shared with you in the last vlog. So that is working out a way to make money quickly, and then spending that profit, that money on dueling, and so that way I'm not touching the money. I'm not touching my capital money, so you know, nothing that I want to lose basically, and I'm earning money just so that I can gamble with it, and I think that's a good idea. So yeah, I've been thinking of ways of making that money. I mean, the simplest way is obviously to just kill frost dragons, and if I kill 72 of them, I think that should be enough for I'm not even paying attention to this task now, just realised that I don't even have my prayers on. So let's get that sorted out first. And you know what? You'll probably see me die because I'll probably run out of anti-fire at some point and not notice. So let's see if I can actually keep focused and talk at the same time. So yeah, I mean, obviously the fastest way to make money is going to be killing frost dragons, and I've got to kill 72 of them in order to make 1 million, and that's obviously just from the bones, not any other drops. So I guess you could probably say 70, just round it down by 2 kills, not a big difference. But yeah, and then if I kill 72 a day, then I can buy, I don't know, maybe 100 Armadillo runes from that, and try some mage boxing. I don't want to do any boxing, just normal boxing, because I don't like the idea of having to change my attack style to be just a little bit more efficient in the kill, because I see so many people doing that, and obviously it's hard to tell how much of an effect it has to change your attack styles, but yeah, I don't want to have to deal with that whole thing. I don't want to deal with whether I should or shouldn't, and if I do, then whether I make mistakes and all the effort that goes into it. I just want to mage box, and you know, whoever gets there first to in, that's the only advantage I want there to be. Otherwise, it's just purely down to luck. So yeah, I'm going to do some mage boxing with Storm of Armadillo, and yeah, hopefully that goes well. But yeah, so I mean, primarily I think I'll make my money from killing killing frost dragons. I have no idea how long it will take me to kill 72. I can't imagine it will take me very long. But yeah, hopefully in reality it doesn't take me very long, because I don't want it to be, you know, something that I'm just having to do for ages. And there we go. There's the anti-fire warning. So thank God for that. I noticed it. And yeah, and then what else was there? There was one more thing I wanted to say. Oh yes, so I was thinking of obviously other ways to make money. And it didn't really occur to me until I actually just did it normally. But one of the best ways to make quick money is actually make my potion flasks. So I do that quite often. What I do is I mine the red sandstone, and then I turn it into whatever the rubble is called. And then I bank that rubble, and that's it. I don't bother to actually make them into potion flasks, because I don't want to spend my time doing that. I mean, I'll do it all in one go whenever I feel like it. So yeah, but that's a good way to make 230k right off the bat, and then hopefully my farming run goes well, just one farming run, and hopefully that earns me another, I don't know, roughly 100k, 150k, depending on how many I get. I mean, usually I'd get 100k profit if I was unlucky, so yeah, usually it can be a lot more than that. And then also other things. I mean, I can make 70k, I think, from buying battle staffs. I can make 20k from buying seaweed. I had a look at pineapples, and I couldn't believe that I was wasting my time buying pineapples when they're almost worthless. I think 40 pineapples is worth 1,280. So I mean, you are still making a profit, but it's just so minor. I don't see why you would do it. Oh, court summons. Okay, that's strange. I've never had a court summons before, so, but then again, I never actually did the court thing until I had to do it for, what do you call it, for the completion escape, because I had to do at least one to get the music, I think. So yeah, that's my first court summons, so I think I will do that, actually. And yeah, so other things to make money, let me see. So 20k from seaweed, 80k from battle staffs. I think that was pretty much it, actually. Oh yeah, and then the Wicked Hood. So that's 175 runes that I can make. I'm trying to work out if it's better to make blood runes or astrals. Astrals 150. Blood runes are roughly 260. So obviously blood runes are worth more, but astrals I get double. But with blood runes, I can't remember what it is exactly. I think it's every 1 in 10 blood runes I get a double. And that is part of having done the Mortania task thingy. So yeah, I mean that helps out a little bit as well. So that's roughly 50k to 60k. Just by making those runes. It doesn't sound that much, actually, because I mean I would have thought it was more. I would have thought I was making more, but yeah, I'm not. So that's a shame. But still, it's okay. It's money at the end of the day. And then what else? I think basically if I added that all up together, then we're looking at a minimum of 500k. So I was trying to work out where to make the other 500k, and that's when it just occurred to me, hold on, after I've done all that and I've still got another 500k to get, wouldn't it just be quicker to kill 72 frost dragons? And that's when I started to work out, you know, how many frost dragons I would actually have to kill to make 1,000,000. And also I don't know if I want to make 1,000,000 or if I actually want to be making something like, I don't know, well, I don't know how much the Storm of Armadyl spells cost, but I would assume that I'd want to make enough to firstly cover the cost of the runes, and then also have the 1,000,000 to actually gamble on. So, anyway, I'll get back to you on that. I mean, I'll do the 500k run. I'll do that at midnight, so when everything resets, and along with Squeal of Fortune as well, see how much I make from that as well. But yeah, we'll see how much or how quickly I can get that 500k, that initial 500, 600k, and yeah, and then we'll probably double the timer to work out how long it will take me to get the other 400k that I'll need. And then I'll also kill 72 frost dragons, and we'll see how long that takes. And I mean, if it doesn't take too long, if it takes like 20 minutes to half an hour, which I assume it would, I can't assume it. I can't think of it being any longer than that. But yeah, if it does take just that long, then there's no reason not to do frost dragons every day. And that doesn't obviously just go for me; that goes for everyone. I mean, if you've got 99 magic, and or if you just have 99 attack, strength, defense, etc., and want to do normal boxing, and if killing 72 frost dragons only takes 20-30 minutes, then why not? Why shouldn't everybody gamble a bit? And hopefully it pays off. I mean, at the end of the day, you're not risking much. You're risking 1,000,000, but you're working for that 1,000,000. I mean, you know, some of you might actually think that 1,000,000 is worth keeping, in which case, good for you, keep it then. And some of you might want to dream of being a little bit richer than that, and that 1,000,000 could be the start of something. I mean, it's not exactly. I mean, I lose duels like 10, 20 in a row. Well, okay, not that many, but 5, 6 in a row. So I don't see why you couldn't win 5 or 6 times in a row. And if you were to keep doubling that mil, let's see, so you have 1 mil. 2 mil, 4 mil, 8 mil, 12 mil. Oh, wow, that's still not great. So I guess you really wouldn't want to gamble everything that you have on a single duel. It's probably best to split it a little bit, just so you can, you know, take the losses with the wins as well. But oh god, I really am not paying attention now. Now I'm even dying. Okay, I've got to get back onto this before I actually die here, because you wouldn't believe how many times I die here because I'm just not watching what's going on. So but yeah, I'm thinking about it still, and yeah, hopefully I get another decent drop within this vlog. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, see you in a bit. Hey guys, so it's a completely different task at a completely different time of the day, but I'm back at Steel Dragons, and I've got a second rare drop for the day, Dragon Plate legs this time. So I guess they must be a little bit more than Dragon Plate skirt. Either way, it's definitely a new drop to the resource tab, because I haven't got one of these yet. And actually, on that subject, one thing that I haven't got, which I'm surprised I haven't got, is a Staff of Light. I've had quite a few Ice Strike Worm tasks since I restarted slaying, and yeah, somehow I haven't got a single one. I swear I must have killed at least 1,000 of them, because that would be roughly 5 to 7 tasks, I guess. And yeah, I could have sworn I've done that many, easily probably, and yet not a single Staff of Light, so I've been pretty unlucky on that level. But yeah, today's been a decent day. So the plate leg skirts, the plate legs, and the court summons, I don't know if you can count that as rare. I don't know if it is rare or not, but I mean, I guess if I've done roughly 100 tasks or if not more, then I guess if that's a court summons after all that time, I guess it must be pretty rare. I used to have this friend called Nap, and he used to get one every like 10 kills or something like that. Not 10 kills, but he got the one every single clue he did, literally. I think he completed the entire set, which is, well, by the looks of it, it's hard to do, because I'm certainly not getting many court summons. But then again, I got mine from combat, and he seemed to get them from every single clue that he ever did. So yeah, and then also an effigy. So yeah, 4 things that I can count this day as being a good day. So hopefully it continues. But this is probably my last task of the day. So I don't know if I'll be posting any more clips on this vlog, but we'll just have to see. So yeah, hopefully another clip to follow. And I'm back for a 3rd time. I don't think I need to say why, but I will do anyway. So a 2nd plate skirt for the day. So yeah, 3 dragon drops in a day. Not bad at all. It actually reminds me of this run that I had while I was, well, it was before I got onto YouTube, but before I was on YouTube, I spent a good couple of years on the Zybez forums making a goals and achievements thread, and I had a huge list of drops. I mean, I had pictures of all 100 of my dark bows and 50 whips and tons of other stuff. And yeah, so I mean, that's what I did. I like to take pictures of my drops and have them on my thread. And yeah, one day I just had this extremely crazy, I don't know, run of luck where I was just getting dragon drop after dragon drop. And I mean, even though they still weren't worth that much when I was getting these drops, it was still pretty crazy. I mean, I think I got in total 16 dragon drops within 3 days, and I think I even got a dragon, no, I definitely know I got a dragon visage during that streak as well. So yeah, it was 17 drops and 16 of them were dragon, and it was all within 3 days. D-meds, I got like 4 or 5 left halves, and they're supposed to be, you know, they were supposed to be extraordinarily rare. They're probably not as rare as they used to be, at least they don't seem to be. But still, getting 4 or 5 within 3 days was still crazy. And yeah, and apparently W13, who's the owner of Zybez, he thought it was worth putting it up on his site. He only put the list up, which was, I guess it was kind of pointless putting a list up. People are not impressed by a list. They want to see proof of it. And I had the proof, but it's just, for some reason he didn't show the pictures. But he did link my GNA, and that helped it get a few views, I guess. So yeah, I don't know, 3 drops today. Who knows, maybe I'm going to have a lucky few days. Maybe this is where, you know, the drops start pouring in. Then again, having said that, I've had 2 Abyssal Demon tasks in the last couple of days. No whips there. I've had Ice Strike Worms, no Staffs of Light like I mentioned in the last clip. And yeah, so I mean, well, if dragon drops is what counts, then I guess I've had a lucky day so far. But yeah, generally I could do with a few more drops, a few more whips and ice Staffs of Light, etc. Also, you know what? I have to mention this. No, sorry. You know what? Never mind. I will mention it in the next video. It'll give me something to talk about. So yeah, assuming there isn't going to be any more drops from this Steel Dragon task before I finish it, which should be pretty soon. I'm hoping so anyway, because I'll run out of super anti-fires. But assuming there are no more drops, this is definitely the last clip. So 3 clips, all at Steel Dragons. I wish I could have shown you something else, but yeah, it's all been happening at Steel Dragons for me today. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, assuming there are no drops, see you around.